Every day in the USA, people find themselves in court.
Court does call the case of the People versus Kimberly Castenholtz.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Janan Hamoud appearing with and on behalf of Ms. Castenholtz, who's also present by Zoom. Ms. Castenholtz, can you please unmute and state your name? Say hello to the judge.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. My name is Kimberly Castenholtz.
Good afternoon. All right, Ms. Hamoud.
Thank you, Your Honor. I've had an opportunity to review the pre-sentencing report with Ms. Castenholtz, and there are no corrections to be made to the report as submitted. We are asking that the court follow the report when imposing sentence, and if the court will allow me to say a few things about Ms. Castenholtz, I would like to do that.
You may go ahead.
Thank you. I've worked with Ms. Castenholtz for quite some time, and when I first came in contact with her, she was in a very different state of life and mind. I have seen her transform. She's prior to, being prior to her presence before the court, she had effectuated a lot of support services. She had been seeing a private addiction specialist. She was already attending AA meetings. She really wanted to make a change and saw that she was at a dire point in her life where she was either going to do something different to get better or not live perhaps. And so I am really proud of the dedication she has shown me and shown her family and shown the court. I'm confident in her abilities to keep moving forward and her commitment to sobriety. And I hope that the court can recognize that based on the information that's been presented in these reports.
Thank you. Ms. Castenholtz, anything you'd like to tell the court before I impose sentence?
Yeah, I'm a little bit at a loss for words, but Ms. Hamoud told me to write a couple of things down, so I'll be brief, hopefully.
No, go ahead, ma'am.
Thank you. When I checked myself into the hospital last September, I was in a pitiful state of existence. As all the poison slowly detoxed out of my body, brain, and spirit, I realized that this is not the person I want to be, a good-for-nothing real system sucker. The road to recovery has been arduous, but it's been well worth it. I love having the clarity of mind return. I continue to do the next right thing over and over, ignoring the thoughts and feelings of despair. I'm viewing myself more as the tortoise in the tortoise and the hare story, just slow and steady wins the race. And as the big book says, we will not regret the past nor wish to shut the door on it. So I can see how my bad decisions and behavior can help the next guy. And I hope to carry that hopeful, positive message of recovery forward. I wanted to also make sure to say this, that I'm so grateful for the court's patience and understanding towards me. I was really scared to have such legal troubles. It was nice to see the judge, Your Honor, your reassuring, positive attitude and your smiling faces on the day I was in court. Thanks to Ms. Kirby and Mrs. Hamoud for their hard work, their tireless conversations on what to do with Kim and what would be a good fit, and the ability to work out this resolution. I will not let you down. Last but not least, much appreciation goes to Teresa Pilara for her expertise and due diligence, checking all the final details and quickly solving an error at the last minute. She has shown great empathy toward me, and I really look forward to working with her. I finally see a light at the end of the tunnel and hope to put an end to this bad chapter of my life as I continue to trudge the road of happy destiny. Thanks.
Ms. Castenholtz, I guess the first thing that I'll say is thank you for those very kind words about me. But more importantly, what means more to me is a recognition of the hard work that Ms. Pilara does. You hit the nail square on the head when you were talking about her and how she works. And quite frankly, I'm proud to be the judge that she serves, because she she does a fantastic job. Empathy, the empathy that she has for the people that she works with, it's almost an understatement of how she goes about dealing with things. Also, Ms. Castenholz, I'll just also tell you that one thing over the years that I've learned, and maybe you can take this with you, is that no matter how difficult life gets, no matter what challenges face you, life is grand. And as long as you keep that in mind, you can kind of walk yourself through anything. Now, one funny thing I will tell you in terms of what you said that really caught my attention, outside of all the nice things that you said about everybody. In the tortoise and the hare race, you made yourself the tortoise. And so I will be forever grateful that you have, because as most people know, I am a Maryland Terrapin, very proud. So anybody that wants to be the turtle in the race of anything has my heart, okay? Ms. Castenholz, it is the sentence of the court that you are placed on a 6-month prosecutor deferred sentence. $555 fines and court costs and $180 probation oversight fees. When can you get that paid, ma'am?
I can do it as soon as possible. I just need to know where to go and when to do it.
Okay, you can pay it at the court. What I'll do is I'll give you till Friday, and you should be able to then pay it online. If you don't want to go anywhere, you can probably do that over online, okay?
Okay,
There should be no use of alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal substance. You'll be subject to random testing as requested by probation. You are to complete the CCOP program. That has been completed. You continue individual therapy with proof to probation. Attend 1 AA meeting per week with monthly verification to probation. I'll schedule a review hearing for April 10th, 2024 at 9 a.m. I will order 93 days in jail that is suspended. One last thing, Ms. Castenholz, and sometimes it's just by pure blind luck. Other times it's just something that happens in terms of what is a good fit. I will also say to you that sometimes some people call it fate. Some people have a more spiritual reason for why it happens, of things just happening. I think this court, there's a blessing in that it occurred here, because I think we can help you out. But I also think part of the blessing of all of this was that you chose the attorney that you chose. Because when I read through everything, with all due respect to all of the other attorneys out there, and I think that there are a lot of great attorneys out there, but with respect to the issues that would be involved in this case and sort of getting you through that process, you couldn't have done better. So I just think that should be acknowledged also. All right.
thank
Thank you,
you,
Judge.
Your Honor. You've really renewed my faith, and I would have talked more about that, but I didn't want to walk over the separation of church and state, so. Thank you so much for
Sometimes
including
I
it.
have to be careful of that, because I'm the grandson and great-grandson of a bishop in our church and of a minister. So I have to sometimes be careful about that, but I get you. Okay.
Thanks.
All right.
I just have
Thank
one
you,
question. Teresa, am I supposed to meet with you today about urine drug screens?
No, Ms. Castenholz, I will send you information by email. You'll have it by the end of the week, okay?
Oh, great. Okay, thank you. Have a good
You're
day.
welcome. You too.
All right. Take care. Take care,
Thank
Miss.
you, everyone. Have a great afternoon.